Happy Easter! That's right, he is risen indeed. It's Easter! And what better way to celebrate Easter than dive into some of the Easter food traditions? And today we're going back to 1983 and we're doing a ham salad. I know, ham salad, but we got leftover Easter ham because it's a tradition. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. As I thought the dyeing of the eggs was just like a kid modern thing. I didn't know it had
I thought too.
so many deep roots. Now join us on our journey cooking through history. All right, again, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Everyone has had an awesome Easter so far.
Hopefully.
Yes, by the time this comes out,
Be wrapping up Easter.
yes. And like we said, we're going over some of the cool traditional foods that we have with Easter and kind of the reasoning of them. And we're going to be making a really fun ham salad.
It's
And it's a great way to use up leftover ham after your Easter celebration. But
it is worth it just to make ham salad.
that is right. This is a really good recipe.
You could also get canned ham though.
And this recipe does come out of the Trinity Episcopal Gift Shop little cookbook from 1983.
It's a very interesting cookbook shape.
Yes, it's a very interesting style, and I will say sometimes it's kind of hard to know what recipe, because they have it on front and back, but there's not like you go.
So it's just like
it's very oddly put together.
just recipes.
Yes, but they have this ham salad, and it is very good.
It really is.
Actually know the person that the recipe is from.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're going to be making it. And first off, why ham on Easter? Do you know?
Does it have something to do with World War II?
Yes, a little bit. Well, traditionally, most Easter dinners you would have lamb because Jesus was the Lamb of God, lamb sacrifices, and so traditionally it would be lamb. Now in the U.S., we used to have a lot of lamb around because we used to make a lot of wool, but after the war, wool production kind of went down, and so lamb wasn't as available and it became higher priced, and so they started using pork. Now traditionally, and pork is another side even before America.
Yeah. Everything's so America-centric.
Yes, it was a tradition before America. And really it was another way of showing the new covenant with Jesus of, well, now we can eat ham because in Jewish religion you can't eat ham.
Yeah.
And so now after the resurrection, it's a symbol of, yes, we can eat ham now.
Exactly.
So, and then that's why we're making a ham salad, because we had beautiful spiral cut ham left over, and we didn't do lamb, although I do love lamb.
Yeah, honestly, lamb is
I kind of want that
solid.
tradition way back.
Maybe like a little mint jelly, some lamb. Very classic.
That's right. We need to do like a lamb. I was looking at, but you're right. They are expensive, so we went with ham.
But yeah, you can also in this recipe, if you just want to make it, you don't have leftover ham. Of course, you could make a ham, or you could just get canned ham.
Yes, you can.
You can.
You get canned ham. These are nice little, but
Yeah, it's convenient.
so we're just gonna cube this up just a little small. You want about a cup worth. And it's great ways to use up leftovers. I mean, you don't want to be wasteful. And sometimes when you get one of those big giant hams, you always have leftover.
It does seem
It's
that
kind of like,
always leftover ham.
what am I supposed to do with it? Well, you're gonna make ham salad. That's what you're gonna do with it.
What are we doing, like 1/4 inch?
Yeah, just nothing fancy. It's all rustic.
Yeah.
And that's
Man.
way
ham
more than
salad
what
sandwiches. That's
I actually need. Ooh, ham salad sandwiches are some of my favorite. So we're just gonna put that in a little bowl. It's a little more than a cup, but hey, a little extra ham never hurt.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, like you said, it's not really a exact recipe.
Yes.
You don't have to.
No.
If you go over a couple tablespoons, you're
No worries.
gonna be just fine.
And then to that, we're gonna do what is it called for? A tablespoon and a half of light brown sugar. Mm-hmm. Just throw that in.
I like your sugar container.
Yes. A little mushroom.
Cool.
And then to that,
Same amount of prepared mustard.
oh, yes, and we're using Coleman's. We like the dried product, so
Yeah.
we decided to get the prepared product.
I don't actually know if I've had their prepared mustard yet. I've had plenty of their dried
You want to hold
mustard.
that for me?
Yeah.
While I scoop this out. Okay. Well,
I
Coleman's,
can grab you the bar spoon.
they need a little wider lid. Oh, there's one.
I can.
Well, that's about two.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Like we said, it doesn't have to be exact.
no. And how much relish?
We have got a 1/4 cup of sweet relish.
Oh, wow. That's a lot more than what I thought.
Well,
Oh.
you can relish.
Oh, please, no. Relish the thought.
Yes.
All right, we got just a
Exactly.
good little sweet relish right there.
Then we've got 1/3 cup of our OTK mayo.
Yes, this is our mayo. I'm telling you, if y'all haven't seen that, go watch the mayo
Yeah, it's such an easy recipe.
and start making your own mayonnaise.
Stop buying it.
Yeah, the other day, we made some awesome sandwiches out of this
Oh, yeah.
Brazilian bread that we
Yes.
got.
Authentic Brazilian bread
Yes.
too. It was cool.
And we made up a horseradish dill mayo to go with the roast beef that we put on it. And it's so simple and easy. I love
was.
it. Will you grab me a little spoon?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of
on.
making a mess over
Just give you
here.
that spoon.
And it's just so much easier, and you know what's in it. Mm-hmm. And you make small batches, and you can flavor it.
Yeah, and we're thinking about trying some coconut oil.
Yes. And
Mayo.
then said, although we used a good little oil for this one,
Yeah.
out of that way.
But that's the cool thing, mayos. I mean, you can make them all different kinds of flavors. You just add a couple different ingredients, and you got a different mayo.
It is. And lastly, and it says optional, a hard-boiled egg. But while we're talking about eggs, do you know why we have Easter eggs? And why we hunt them?
I feel so unprepared.
Well, that's okay, because I have notes. I can't remember everything.
That's hilarious.
No, the reason the Easter eggs, there is some different mythology. Some say it comes from some pagan for the rebirth of spring and everything. But then also, during Lent, back in the day, you weren't allowed to eat eggs. I don't know the reason. Didn't delve into it that much. But, and so after Lent, which is after Easter, it'd be a big thing. You'd have abundance of eggs. And so that's why
That
they
would
would
make
have
sense.
eggs on Easter.
So they would hunt them, or they would eat them?
Well, they would eat them because they
Okay.
would have so much, because they, for the 40 days of Lent, they weren't able to have eggs, and the chickens kept laying them.
Yeah, that would be a lot of eggs.
So,
If you got a little chicken farm, you're not eating any of them?
and oh yes, and really cool that I had no clue was that supposedly back in the day, Mary Magdalene actually went to the Emperor Tiberius in Rome, and with an egg in her hand, to request the condemnation of Pontius Pilate, who convicted Jesus.
Yeah.
And as she recounted the events surrounding Jesus' death, the egg turned red, thus convincing the emperor of the resurrection of Jesus.
Wow.
So that's kind of where the dying eggs come from.
Okay, that's
Because
cool.
it was a change and turned red to symbolize the resurrection. So
Wow.
I mean, a lot of it did come from some pagan traditions, but there's a lot of cool things that you don't really realize. I thought the dyeing of the eggs was just like a kid modern thing. I didn't
That's
know
what
it
I
had
thought too.
so many deep roots, which is really cool and fun.
That is really cool.
So all we're gonna do is just mix this guy up. So simple, so easy. You can add more ham, you can add less ham. It is saucy, but it is delicious.
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, boom.
That ham
We're
salad is probably going to be gone by the end of the day.
Yeah, I've no doubt. We got a little table bite. You want to take a little taste real quick?
Oh, for sure. I mean,
That's good. I don't care who you are. Even canned ham, that's good. It's sweet, a little vinegary. With our own mayo, it's even better. But it's just a good sandwich spread.
and the spicy mustard is so good in this. Because it has a lot of sweetness from that quarter cup of sweet relish and the brown sugar. So with the heat, the little bit of heat from the mustard,
Yeah, it's just
really
a good old
balances
English.
it out.
It's kind of a more spicy than traditional yellow mustard.
Yeah, and it does say optional egg, but
I think the egg
I
is
think
needed.
it's a necessity.
Yes. So, all right, well, that is it for the ham salad. We'll put this out, and you can put it on a bed of greens, make a sandwich with it,
Yeah.
just have it as crackers and a dip.
Yep. Or
mean,
just
it's
eat
fun.
it right out of the bowl.
That, why not?
Yeah.
So, on this Easter, when you have leftover ham, make some ham salad, and hopefully you learned a little bit about some of the Easter traditions.
Yeah, and if you know
Home
something
food?
cool about Easter, let us know too. We
Yeah.
would like to know.
It's fun. Celebrating holidays. Awesome. All right. Well, remember, join us next week for another journey cooking through history.
Yeah.
Okay. That was good. You ready to take a picture?
Yeah, I just want to take another bite.
No bites for you. And then we're going to go.
Unless you're not ready, I can redo.
No, I'm ready.
Okay. I just want to double check levels.
1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay. How was it?
I would say that was good. It was not what you practiced.
No, it wasn't. It just.
Are you happy with that?
Let's get the clapper one more time.
It was funny because did you say bell on purpose because last time you said
Yes.
button? Yeah, that's funny.